juice? Who's got the juice? Smooth.
Jonesy! I want the Jungle Book Groove Party back, you slug! Rosie? Okay then.
You put that game back right where you found it!
Okay! Jeez. Wait a second. What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Well, just look at you. It's rare that you're quiet. Because you're usually like, "Ah!"
Well, if you must know, I was in a state of meditation.
Should I even ask why?
You see, I was playing a delightful little game called LocoRoco, and I thought, hey, this will be a great game to talk about in a review. Flashback. Hello, my juicy friends out there. Whether you come from that way or that way in the side of the globe, it doesn't matter. You've all got the juice. Now, my beloved little friends, the game I'm going to talk about today is a really happy game. Like, really happy. So I hope you have your happy socks on, as I'm about to raise them to your knees and beyond. LocoRoco was a delightful little puzzle platformer released in 2006 for the PSP. That means play something, please, for those who didn't know. And it had some really good reviews. Like, really good. I'm not even joking here. It made everyone so happy. Now, I'm a sucker for cartoony, colourful and weird games such as the Katamari series or Parappa the Rapper. So when my 10-year-old self first heard about this game in a PlayStation magazine, PlayStation 2 to be exact, look, I have it right here. I forgot to get it, I'm sorry, I messed that up. So when my 10-year-old self first saw LocoRoco in a PlayStation magazine, I was immediately invested. And I remember one of my friends saying, "Oh, you don't want that game, it's all about the sex." I, being a 10-year-old kid, was just like, what's the sex? So, I didn't know what it was, I didn't care, I wanted to play this game anyway, and that's what I did. Right, I've decided I'm just going to jump straight in with this and say what immediately catches everyone's eye when they look at this game. Flies! But apart from the flies, look at these colours! You've got so many colours compiled in this small PSP screen, and they're so bright and bold that you can't help but cheer up at the very sight of them. Apart from the last levels of each world when they're all evil and dark. And there are so many little extra details chucked about. Let us look at the first shot in the first level of the game. On the surfaces, you've got different tones of one colour in blobby form, making it seem more than just a block. You've got objects moving in the background, and you've got a blob blobbing and rolling about doing shit. Yeah! These colours and shapes don't only make you super happy, but they also do a great job in creating an atmosphere for each of the levels. My favourite example being when you're inside a giant creature, exploring their organs and other icky stuff. Ew. No, it's gross. These visuals really do make you feel as if you're inside the belly of a creature. I mean, you could use this in an advert to prevent kids from taking drugs. Hey kids! What? Have you ever considered taking drugs?
Well, yeah, me and my mates always doing them. I'm gonna go tell my parents I'm gonna do them, bruh.
Well, don't, because if you do, this is what's gonna happen inside your body. So don't take your shits. But not only are the locations in this game appealing, but the characters are too.
Now I already know what you guys are all thinking.
But Rosie, it's just a blob. How can a blob be appealing in any way?
Well, my answer to that, my friends, is that sometimes simplicity really is the beauty of certain things.
I mean, just look at our main characters, the LocoRocos. Name of the game! Yes, they are just a circle with a face, but they do have distinctive traits. You have your yellow LocoRoco, the simple, happy, innocent-looking blob. I mean, just look at his face.
He's so happy.
A pink LocoRoco who's the, let's say, Sluttus McFluttus in the group. Just listen to this conversation I heard her have with the yellow one. There's a blue one who's the grown-up and sophisticated one of the group. He just looks like a proper sir. There's a red one who always looks as if he's on the brink of a nervous flipping breakdown. The black one who's the rock and roll star. Because he rocks and he rolls.
Now let's not lie here. This character actually looks like a mixture between the Muja Muja bad guys and a LocoRoco. So maybe the Muja Muja and the pink one had something going on, if you know what I'm saying.
And finally there's the green one, who looks like a Jim Henson puppet. I mean, just pop him in Sesame Street and give him Pepe's voice.
Hello, I'm Pepe.
And boom! You got a character right there.
Well, I think I've talked about the visual elements of this game long enough. I guess it's time I tell you about the plot. Let me just go get the manual for you. I'm terribly sorry, I completely forgot. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Okay, got it. Okay, I haven't actually read this yet, so... Welcome to a weird and wonderful world. A long, long way away. Past the moon, the sun, and further than the very best telescope could see, an extra special planet spun contendently in space. This planet was very much alive, covered with greenery, and a home to many exotic species of creatures, including the ever-cheerful LocoRoco. The LocoRoco lived in harmony with the planet, helping to look after the plants and generally making it a pleasant place to be, playing and singing the days away. It seemed like the fun and laughter would go on forever. That was until the day the Muja troop came down from the stars to take over. Now everything's going wrong. The LocoRoco are a peaceful bunch. They don't know how to deal with invaders from outer space. It's up to you. There's only one thing for it. Take control of the planet, tilt the land, and rescue the LocoRoco. Right, okay, so I already have a few things to say about this plot.
1. You can say this planet is as far away as you want it to be, but it does not hide the fact that this is Earth. I mean, you can't tell me that this is not Earth right here. It has green stuff, blue stuff, and it has eyes. Our planet has eyes. That's our planet. 2. You claim that the LocoRocos are a peaceful species and that they don't know how to deal with invaders from space. Then why the bloody hell would you pick them to save this planet? They aren't no big bosses. Why don't you get one of these penguins to fight your battles? They actually defend themselves to some extent.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
3. So you're telling me that I have control of the planet, that I can tilt at my will to control these LocoRocos. Does that make me God? I don't know. It's never explained. And yeah, that's right. Tilting the game is the main game mechanic. There are only 3 buttons you ever need in this game. Apart from start, which obviously pauses the game. To tilt the screen left and right, you press the L and R shoulder buttons on your PSP. And then to jump, you press both of these buttons down at the same time. It's as simple as that.
Basically, it's Super Monkey Ball, but just in 2D. It's fine, it's basically the same. Just without a monkey. But you are a ball. You're a blob.
The planet tilting idea for this game actually came from one of the developers of Eco, who got the idea after drawing on a personal digital assistant, which is evident in the game's manual when you look at the instructions. How fancy.
Now, before you think this game sounds really easy, there is more to it than this.
There are 5 worlds in total, having 8 levels in each. In each level there are 20 berries, which I've always thought were flowers, that you need in order to grow bigger. These can be pretty obvious and placed right in front of you.
Oi! I'm right here, you big blob!
Or they can be in really well hidden secret areas of the levels. Oh, you thought you could find me, could you? Well, you never will. Oh, no, wait a second, you don't want to get... Oh, no.
Now, I don't know why the LocoRoco want to grow fat, but what I do know is that they don't only grow fat, they duplicate their entire being!
To split the LocoRocos into smaller versions once it's grown fat, you simply press the circle button. And you mainly want to do this in order to get into smaller spaces, or if you're being taken away in the wind. And then to join the LocoRoco together again, you simply hold down the circle button instead of tapping it. Really, the only reason you want to eat all of these berries is so you can unlock more things, either by having all 20 locos inside your body by the end of the level, by being so big that you can trigger a switch, or by waking up anything on the planet that's asleep. I mean, that's just plain road. I just get a punch in the face when I do that.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
Another way you can unlock more stuff is by finding the LocoRoco's friends, the Moi Mois. And with all the stuff you unlock, you can either make your own little LocoRoco house, or make your own mini obstacle course, which is a pretty cute feature to add in the game. You don't only unlock puzzle pieces though, you can also unlock happy music of fun time happiness.
Now, it's not only the art style of this game that makes it ridiculously happy, but the music does as well. I mean, just listen to these tunes.
Even the evil and dark levels have some sort of dramatic happiness thing. Whoa, hang on a minute, hold the phone right there. Did you just hear that? It's confirmed, Ripperoo is in this game.
No, you cannot just take one of the sounds from one of Crash Bandicoot's most memorable villains and then just slip it in thinking no one would notice. You can't just do that, that's not on. I mean, yes, I know they did take the laughter from the hyena and Lady and the Tramp, but either way, I ain't gonna let this slide. Or maybe should I say, roll? I'm good, aren't I? I'm really funny. I'm just hilarious.
But this music perfectly matches this game. I mean, imagine if the music was more like this. And you remember when I was talking about the LocoRoco's traits earlier? Well, to emphasize their personalities, they all have their own little theme tunes.
Kokorak and Bernie, Bokaroo, Shikadaruchi, Yadorifu, Kurutu, Zabuchi, Natepu.
And what's cool is that the more LocoRocos you have, you get different choruses to make the songs even more epic.
Well, I think I've made my point clear by now. I mean, I think I've really pushed on how happy this game is. I mean, seriously, you could be in any mood and this will just cheer you up in an instant. When I was a kid, I played this game non-stop and pretty much got all of the berries and unlockables. I think I had like maybe 5 missing in total, I can't remember. But still, I just loved this game so much. It was so much fun to play. And even when I'm replaying it, I think it's a great little game to play if you're on a 10-minute work break or if you've just gone to the toilet for a big smelly dump. So my friends, this game has most definitely got the juice. Now that I think about it, I don't think I'll be able to be miserable ever again. This is not right. This is not nice. I need balance. I can't be happy all the time. I need to feel sad. I need to cry. I need to scream in anger. This isn't good. That's it. There is only one option that can save me now. I must go into a state of meditation. There is literally no other option. Look, I'll review a bad game when I've come out of meditative state, okay? Look, I'll see you later. I'll go to sleep for a bit. Meditate! And so, brother, now you have awoken me, I guess I now need to talk about something bad.
And I think I have the perfect candidate.
The bloody bastard fell asleep!